Oh, welcome to G3 Geeks and Gaming Gurus playthrough of the Green Goblin. KennyBlaze myself will be playing as Black Widow.
And I'm Bald Mike, and I am playing as Thor. This is our first time playing any of these cards, either playing against Green Goblin or playing as these particular heroes. We just opened the packs a few minutes ago, and we set everything up.
Yep.
So we are going with the, mutagen formula Green Goblin as opposed to the risky business one.
Correct.
Yep. So let's start draw our opening hands, and
Let's get it going.
let's punch some Goblin. 2, 3, 4, 6. I get 5 cards in Odinson. So bear with us. Like I said, it's our first time seeing these cards, so we are going to take a second to read them. Let's see what's good.
I'm going to mulligan 1.
I really like these, so I don't think I'm going to mulligan. I'm going to keep my hand.
Okay.
We have to decide who's going first. Since you are playing Black Widow, I'd like to be a gentleman and say ladies first.
Oh, well, that's very chivalrous of you.
Chivalry is not dead, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take it. Alright, so on her alter ego side, it's Natasha Romanoff, and her ability is after I play a preparation card, I get to draw a card, limit once per phase.
Seems pretty good.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard Surveillance Team, play Target Acquired.
What does that do?
It's a preparation. As a hero response, after a boost card is turned face up, discard Target Acquired to cancel that boost ability.
Seems pretty good.
And I draw a card for playing a preparation. I'll flip to Black Widow.
Okay.
On this side, her ability is Widowmaker. It's a response. After I trigger the ability of a preparation card, I deal a damage to an enemy. So she's all about prepping her skills and then using them.
Makes sense. What are her stats in Black Widow form, since it's our first time playing her?
She's 2/2/2.
2/2/2. Pretty solid?
Pretty good across the board. I'm going to use Power of Justice and pitch an Interrogation Room to play Stealth Strike. On attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is defeated by this attack, remove 2 threat from a scheme. So I'll defeat this Goblin Thrall and remove 2 threat from the main scheme.
Seems real good.
And I think I want to... What are your stats as Thor before I make my decision?
As Thor, let me take a look. I haven't clicked them yet. He has 1 thwart, 2 attack, and 2 defense.
Okay. So I have more thwart, so I'm going to use my thwart and just clean off the main scheme.
Main scheme, get that down to 0 early.
Yeah.
Seems good.
And then I'll be done.
All right. So I do have a Goblin Thrall engaged with me as well. Let me take a quick look. I don't think there's anything I need to play. In Odinson, I do have an action. Search my deck and discard file for Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Space words.
Space Hammer. That's what I'm looking for. And upgrade and add it to my hand, and then I shuffle my deck limit once per round.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You always call your hammer back to you. I like it. It's very thematic.
Seems to work. There it is. Only costs 1 to play, which I like. It's restricted.
Yep.
Thor gets +1 attack and gains aerial trait.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop that into my hand real quick while I finish shuffling my deck. So it seems good to get that into play, and I will discard, I'm going to scooch everything over a little bit, discard vulnerability for the resource to play my Space Hammer.
All right.
Looks like everything else I need to be in hero form. So I will flip to Thor. Have at the response after I engage a minion, draw 2 cards.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially if we're going to keep dealing with these little goblin thralls in this game. So
After you engage a minion?
After you engage a minion.
So that's when they pop out of the deck and
Right.
attack. Okay.
Right, so this one's already sitting here,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to trigger it now.
Yeah.
I will also pay 1 for Battle Fury. I'll discard the other Battle Fury to pay for it.
Okay.
It's a condition. You can only have 1 per player, plays under any player's control. Response after your hero attacks and defeats a minion, deal 1 damage to your hero and discard Battle Fury, ready your hero.
Alright.
So that seems pretty good. Especially since I have 3 attack now because of my hammer. And I don't have any other resources at the moment. These guys are 3 health each, so Thor gets to attack for 3.
Yep.
And that will smush him good.
Sounds good.
So get out of there. And I do have a couple responses now. I do have Battle Fury,
Yep.
so I will discard that, take a damage, taking Thor down to 13 because he does start at 14 health. And then the next response, we chase them down. After my hero attacks and defeats an enemy, I remove 2 threat from his scheme.
There's no threat.
But there is no threat. Okay.
Just want to hang on to it.
I think I'll hang on to that since it's not needed at the moment. Oh, but
Did the battle ready you?
yeah, the Battle Fury readied me.
Okay.
So then I will swing at Green Goblin and punch him for 3 because I still have +1 for the hammer.
Sounds good.
So that will take Green Goblin down to 29. He is pretty beefy. He starts at 32
Well, in a 2-player game.
in a 2-player game. And that is the end of my turn.
Alright. So we ready?
Draw back up.
Yep.
How many cards does Black Widow get?
5. 5 is Black Widow.
5. Thor is, he gets 4.
Well,
in this
he's
form.
like She-Hulk.
Yeah, gets a
Okay.
couple less cards.
Yeah. Alright, so villain phase. It's going to get 2 per turn on the scheme. And then cards. I went first, so I
You
get
did.
the card. And I have Pumpkin Bombs. Attached to the villain. Forced response. After the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage.
Blah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess once you get a couple allies out, that's not so bad because indirect you can split it up.
Yep. Hero action, spend 2 fists to discard this card.
2 fists. Okay. Good to know. All set?
Yep.
We'll go to my card. It is Wicked Ambitions. When revealed, discard X cards from the encounter deck where X equals to double the villain's stage number. Each time a goblin minion is discarded this way, choose to either take 3 damage or put that minion into play engaged with you.
Okay.
Alright.
So the stage number is 1.
1. So it is discard X cards where X is equal to double the stage number. So we're going to
2.
flip 2. 2. Each time a goblin minion is discarded this way, choose either. So that didn't happen, so
Yep.
it looks like nothing happens this round
Okay.
from that particular card. I like when nothing happens. Makes it easier for us.
Yeah. Now Green Goblin will interact. He's going to attack me. He's a 2 attack, and then there's that 2 indirect coming after.
So it's 2 basic attack plus 2 indirect?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Well, then the pumpkin bombs go away. They explode. I'm going to defend against the attack.
Okay.
So my defense is 2. This is 1 and a boost. This card gets +1 boost icon. If there's at least 1 goblin minion engaged with you, there are not. So this will be 3 attack to my 2 defense. So I will take 1. And then the pumpkin bombs explode. And I have no allies, so I just have to take 2 more down to 6.
So from reading the cards so far that we've seen, it sounds like we're going to be dealing with a lot of goblin minions.
It seems like it.
Alright, so now he's going to come at me.
Yep.
I'm a god, come at me, bro.
Sounds good. So he's attacking you for 2.
He's attacking me 2, and then he gets a card.
Yep. Yikes.
Yikes. Indeed. So that's 3. So that's a total of 5.
Yeah.
I'm glad Thor has a lot of health, so that'll knock me down to 8.
Okay.
You big green meanie.
And
that is his turn.
First player passes.
I become the first player. I'm going to check out these awesome cards in my hand and let's plan to deal some damage back to him. Well, Thor has some very good-looking cards. This is the tough decision-making part.
Yep.
Let me just make sure I'm reading this correct. So I think, so he's at 29 health right now, so I think the best way to do this is going to be to attack him for 2.
3 because you're hammer, right?
Because my hammer, like I said, 3.
Okay.
So that'll take him down to 26.
Good, good.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Please, go on.
I'm going to play Hammer Throw. It costs 3, so I'm going
Okay.
to discard the other 3 cards in my hand.
Sure.
Hero action, attack, exhaust Space Hammer,
Okay.
deal 8 damage to an enemy.
Ooh.
Green Goblin's an enemy.
Yeah.
So let's deal 8 to him, taking him down to 18.
Wow.
18. And then return Space Hammer to my hand. This attack gains overkill.
Okay.
So if you do that to a minion, it's a good way to splash over
Yeah.
damage to him.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, almost in half already, which is
Yeah.
pretty good. So that'll end my turn.
Okay. I have kind of a setup turn going on. So I'm going to discard a target acquired to play Widow's Bite. It's a hero response. After a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite to deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it.
Seems good.
It does seem alright. I'll discard a Spycraft to play Black Widow's Gauntlet. It's a resource. Exhaust the Gauntlet to generate a wild resource for a preparation card.
She's all about those preparation cards.
Yeah. And I'm exhausted, so I can't really do much this turn. So I am done.
Okay. So we're gonna ready.
We're gonna ready.
I'm gonna draw back up to 4. 4.
All right.
Goblin's gonna
Goblin's
start
gonna
doing
go
goblin things.
So the scheme's gonna get 2 threat.
So that'll put it up to 4.
Yep. Cards.
Yep. Let's get some cards.
And
All
you're
right,
first.
I'm first player, so I'll flip mine first. Goblin Knight. This is a minion. Force response. After Goblin Knight attacks you, discard a card from the encounter deck. If that is a Goblin minion, put it into play engaged with you.
Wow, he has 7 health.
Yeah, he schemes for 2, attacks for 2,
Wow.
and 7 health.
Well, I'll use Widow's Bite to deal 2 damage and stun him.
I appreciate that.
I have the response. After I trigger the ability of a prep card, I deal a damage to an enemy. So let's just deal him another one and bring him to 3. Maybe we can get him off the board.
That'll take him to 4. Because you did 2 with the...
And deal 1 more.
Oh, okay. So 3 total?
Yeah, 3 total.
So he has 4 left.
Correct.
Okay. I misunderstood the way you said it.
That's okay. Alright, that was your card.
So that engages me.
Yes.
So I trigger Thor's response to draw 2 cards.
Yep. Seems alright.
Yeah, I like it.
I have advance. When revealed, the villain schemes. So his scheme is 1 plus a boost of 2, and give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. So a boost, the villain heals 2 damage. So
Ooh,
2 threat and 2 health.
So that'll put him back up to 20 health.
Alright.
And 2 threat, you said?
2 threat.
So we'll take away the 3 and just put a 5 up there.
Alright.
So that's at 6
That's 6.
out of 14 needed.
And now Green Goblin's going to interact with you.
He will, because he's a mean one like that.
Yep.
Let me just see if I have anything to do about that. That's good. hopefully it doesn't look like I have anything to respond to that, so I believe he's going to attack me, and I will. I have 8 health left. He's attacking for 2?
He's attacking for 2. If he damages you, you
Yeah.
place a threat on the main scheme.
I don't like that,
Yeah.
but I don't think I can stop the attack. We'll defend.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
So he's attacking for 2, plus a boost. I'll put a Goblin Thrall into play, engaged with you. Maybe they weren't supposed to get shuffled. Oh, put him into play, engaged with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that should trigger Thor's response again.
Well, this says limit once per round.
It does say limit once per round, so
Okay.
it will not.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, it says once per phase.
Yeah, so this is the villain phase.
Yeah. All right. So now I've got 2 minis engaged with me.
And the attack was for 2. But your defense was 2.
Well, my defense 2,
Yeah.
right? And then the knight would have attacked, but the stun will just pop off.
Yep.
So now I have a knight in a thrall in my face. I'm not happy
Yeah.
about this.
Green Goblin's gonna attack me. I will not defend.
Risky.
Yeah. 2 plus 3
That's
is
a lot.
5. I'm down to 1.
That
think
is
it's
no
time.
bueno, KennyBlaze.
To get out of Black Widow form. That is rough. And he did damage me, so that's gonna put a threat on the main scheme.
Oh, he is such a big green meanie.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Yikes. Alright, well that's the end of the villain phase.
Yeah. So that means you're gonna pop over to first player.
Yep. Let's see. Figure out what is the best method of attack here. Alright, I got a plan. I'm gonna discard energy and
I was just gonna say I don't know if there's the dual resource cards in these decks.
I believe they come with them.
Okay. So I haven't seen one yet, and I would love to about now.
Yep. I'll discard energy and covert ops to stealth strike again and deal 4 damage to your Goblin Knight.
Get out of here, Goblin Knight.
The enemy was defeated by the attack, so remove 2 threat from the scheme.
Love it.
So that's pretty good synergy there.
There it is.
I'm gonna flip back to Natasha.
Makes sense.
I will use the gauntlet to generate a wild resource to play Widow's Bite and draw for my mission prep ability. And I will recover 3 health, bringing me back to 4. And I believe that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. So come on over to me. Well, I missed my space hammer, so I think I need to get that back in play pretty quick.
Okay.
I will toss lightning strike for that.
All right.
So I have. I'm going to discard 3 cards.
Okay.
Gaining 3 resources to play Valkyrie.
All right.
And she has response. After she enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion. 3 instead if I paid for this card using a lightning resource, which I did have 1 in there.
Okay.
So get out of here, Goblin Thrall.
Yep. Very nice.
Very nice. And she thwarts for 1 and attacks for 2.
Yep.
And she has 3 health. So how are
Pretty
we
good
feeling about
stats.
the threat right now? Doesn't seem too bad.
Stage 1 needs 14 to flip to stage 2, so yeah, it's not so bad right now.
It's not too bad. So we can punch the goblin a little bit. Seems to be what needs to be did.
Yep.
So I'll attack with her. She'll take her 1 point of damage for doing that, and deal 2, taking goblin back down to 18.
Seems good.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, so we ready? And draw. All right. The main scheme is gonna tick up. So that's up to 7.
Halfway there.
Card for me, card for you. And I'm first player. I got a Goblin Soldier.
Ooh.
He's a 1/1 with 5 health. When defeated, deal a damage to the engaged player. I might as well use Widow's Bite.
Yep.
And deal him 2 damage and stun him.
That's a lot of health for a minion.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll flip my card.
Alright.
Eventually, there it is. And I got a scheme. This is Overrun. When defeated, in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded this way into play engaged with them.
Okay. And it has 2 acceleration markers, so while this is in play, the main scheme's going to tick up 2 extra times, but it only has 2 threat.
Okay. 2. So we need to get that out of there ASAP.
Yep.
Alright.
And Goblin's going to interact with me. He's going to scheme. And so it's 1 plus 0, so 1 isn't too bad at all. So this will go to 8. And Goblin will attack you. Oh wait, my Goblin Soldier is also scheming.
Oh, he's scheming because you're an alter ego, yep.
So up to 9.
Up to 9. Oof, that's getting scary quick. Alright, so he's gonna attack me?
Yep.
I have 8. He's attacking with 2.
He's attacking with 2.
Alright, I'll take it. Let's see
Alright.
what he's gonna do.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Is 4. Ouch. Cutting my health in half, down to 4.
It's a little rough.
It is. But I'm a god. A god of thunder.
You are God. This is true.
So I'm not scared yet. Alright, maybe a little bit. And that is the end of the round?
That is. So you
I'm
are going to be first player.
Alright, let's see what we can do with this goblin. I'm just going to check my alter ego side real quick. I recovered for 4, which is nice. But I don't think we want him scheming right now.
Yeah. It seems like that's not great.
How do we feel about that little goblin twerp engaged with you?
I don't like him.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I don't like him either, KennyBlaze.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I wanted to play a vulnerability to put tough on myself to give me a little bit of a safeguard.
Yep.
But I have another hammer throw, which we can smash that
Yeah, and then overkill.
and then overkill a little bit onto the big greenie. What are your thoughts? What do you think would be the better play? I mean, I'm at 4 life. I don't really want to flip yet.
I mean, you can hammer throw and then flip recover if you're worried about your life. I don't know what other options you really have for the turn.
Right. I had the hammer throw.
I can't really kill him.
All right. So it seems like hammer throw is the more needed.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do it. I'll play the hammer throw.
All right.
Discarding the other 3 cards in my hand, which were mean swing and vulnerability and the power of aggression.
Okay.
So we'll deal 8.
So that's 3 to him.
3 to him, and then 5 to spill over to Green Goblin, taking him down to 13.
Okay.
And we'll discard the hammer throw. Valkyrie thwarts for 1, and Thor thwarts for 1.
I can deal with this scheme this turn.
You can handle that?
I can handle overrun and get rid of it.
Okay. Well, in that case, it seems like the best thing to do is keep punching Goblin.
Yeah.
So while there's nobody else out there, because I have Space Hammer in play, Thor's attack is 3, knocking Greenie down to 10.
Okay.
And then Valkyrie will attack for 2. She'll take a hit for doing that.
Yep.
And that'll take Green Goblin all the way down to 8.
That's-
So we're in the home stretch.
That's all right. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Okay. I'm going to discard Dance of Death to to play another Black Widow's Gauntlet.
Seems good.
I will use them both to play Counterintelligence.
Okay.
When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard Counterintelligence to prevent 3 of it.
That seems real good.
It's a good,
Especially the situation we're in with that main scheme at the moment. That's key.
it's a nice Justice card. I like it.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play the Winter Soldier.
Ooh. Hello, Bucky.
He costs 4, but he's -1 for each preparation card I have. So I have 2. So I'll discard the rest of my hand.
So you get him in a bargain.
I'd get him in a bargain, and I'll use him to thwart for 2 off of Overrun.
Get out of here, Overrun.
And he'll take a damage for thwarting. And I will recover,
Seems
bringing
good.
me up to 7.
All right, so I think that brings us to our ready phase.
Yep.
We draw back up. I draw my 4.
I draw 6.
Hey, there's Avengers Mansion in this deck.
Alright, so the main scheme's gonna get 2 more.
Yep. So we'll take away that 3, so it puts it at 11.
Alright, I'll have to deal with that soon.
Yeah. That's getting a little
Well,
scary.
I could use the Counterintelligence and prevent the 2 being added.
It might be better to wait because he's going to scheme against you because you're an alter ego.
True. Okay. Not bad to wait. So cards. There you go.
First, I'll
Yep.
flip mine first. Gang up. It says when revealed, it has options for alter ego or hero. I am
Yep.
in hero form, so the villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you.
Alright. So he's attacking you for 2.
He's attacking me for 2.
He's gonna attack you twice this round.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. So I think Valkyrie's going to jump in front of this one.
Okay. So 2. Well, good choice.
Yeah, real good
5
choice.
damage.
She'll take 1 for the team. Thank you, Valkyrie.
Yep. And my card is another Goblin Soldier. I don't have the Widow's Bite this time.
Ooh.
Alright. So he interacts, so he's going to punch you
He's
again.
going to punch me. Almost don't want to do this. Yeah, I'm only at 4. I can't risk it, so I have to defend, I feel.
Okay.
Good
And
thing you did.
give the villain an additional boost card this activation.
What a jerk.
So he's a total of 5.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
I
Oh,
only-
you're defending.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Whew. Yeah.
I got scared.
Yeah.
So total 5, so I'll take 3, and I'm at 1.
Yup. And Green Goblin's gonna scheme against me. He's a 1 for 2.
Not terrible, but now might be
I'll
a good time
use
for
counterintelligence to prevent that.
Yep.
Alright.
That was a little scary.
And that's the end of the villain turn.
So I'm down to 1 health, so just because you're a god, ladies and gentlemen, don't get cocky.
Yeah.
So that'll make you the first player.
Yep. And that's pretty good. Alright. Figure out what I want to do with this turn here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Winter Soldier to punch this Goblin Soldier.
Okay.
So he'll take 2.
If you want to worry more about the threat, because I need to flip and heal,
Yeah.
I can pull him over to me.
I can take care of him this turn
Okay.
and deal with some threat.
Okay. Do I need the other part of this leverage?
So I'm going to use both my gauntlets again
Okay.
and play another counterintelligence.
I'm starting to like that card.
And I draw for mission prep. I'm going to flip to Black Widow. I'm going to discard 2 acrobatics and a Spycraft to play Stealth Strike to deal 4 damage to the Goblin Soldier. It'll kill him and
Yep.
remove 2 threat from the scheme.
Wow. Love the way it combos. That seems like a really strong card.
And it does seem very helpful. I can do stuff with Black Widow, so I will go ahead and thwart 2 more
Yeah. Seems like the right
off that
call.
scheme.
So it's back down to 7, so it's
Ow.
only at
When he left play, deal a damage to the engaged player. I don't think I did that last time.
oops. But okay,
Whoops.
we caught it this time.
Alright. And that'll be it for my turn.
Now it comes over to me. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So I'm going to discard Strength for 2 resources to play Thor's Helmet.
Okay.
It gives me plus 5 hit points.
Oh, very nice.
So it seems to hit the perfect timing.
Yep.
So that puts me at 6. Now I'm not so sure I need to flip.
Yeah.
I don't have anything super in my hand. Yeah, unfortunately I really can't do much as far as punching or thwarting this turn.
Yep.
So I believe I am just going to say I am done this
Okay.
round. So we're ready?
We will ready.
I believe I'm going to pitch Avengers Mansion. It's a little pricey,
Okay.
and then I'll draw back up to 4.
I go to 5. So he's going to add 2 to the scheme. I'm just going to use counterintelligence now.
Yeah,
Prevent the 2.
seems
And
good.
Widowmaker is going to respond. I used a prep card, so I deal a damage to an enemy, so he'll take 1.
Got him down to 7.
And cards. And I'm first. Another Goblin Soldier.
They love you.
They sure do. Alright, that's my card.
My card. Hey, look, a matching Goblin Soldier.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so he's going to engage with me. That's going to trigger Thor's response, so I get to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and now he interacts. He's going to punch me.
This is the part I don't like.
The punching?
Yes.
Yeah, the punching's bad.
I like punching him. I don't like getting punched back.
I think I want to defend.
Yeah, he's been swinging for a lot.
Yeah, it's 2 plus 2. So 4 minus the 2. So I'll take 2. And it's going to put a threat on the main scheme because he damaged me. And I go down to 4 health.
I don't like any of that.
And then he's going to... Oh, and the minion attacks
Yep.
me. So I'm down to 3 health. And now he attacks you.
I'm not going to get crazy. I'm going to defend.
Okay.
I don't want to push my luck.
So 2. It's a boost. After this activation ends, shuffle this card into the encounter deck.
Ew.
I'm going to go ahead and cancel that boost ability.
I like it.
And I'll deal a damage to this guy, I
All
guess.
right, take 1, you little pain in the butt.
So that's just 2 extra boost icons, so it's 4 minus your defense.
Plus 1 from...
Well, he attacks
Yeah.
separately.
Okay.
But yeah, if you...
So 5, 6 we're saying total?
So a total of 5 if you add the Goblin Soldier in.
Oh, 5, okay. And then I have 2 defense, so I'll take
Yeah.
3, taking me down to 3 health.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the end
it.
of the villain round.
Yep.
So you are first player.
It comes over to me. All right, let's make some stuff happen here. It's getting a little scary. We're at 8 threat. I'm only at 3 health. You're only at 3 health.
Yeah, I can't stay in this form again.
Yeah, I don't believe I can either. I just want to see if there's some things I can do that might help. I'm just afraid of the threat cranking up fast on us.
Yeah.
I'm going to try something a little risky,
Alright.
just to get me a few more cards. I'm going to play Get Over Here.
Okay.
It's a hero action attack. I deal 1 damage to a minion. I'm going to deal to this guy over here.
Okay.
If I have the aerial trait, which I do because of my space hammer,
Yep.
engage that enemy.
All right.
So that's going to allow me to trigger my response and draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And not make a mess of my deck. I'll discard that. Give me a second. I got some new cards here. No, I don't want to do that. Boy, Thor, you're one of my favorite characters, but your weapons have the strangest names. Now, also, his axe is in here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to show it to you. If you guys can see it there, I don't know how much focus that it's going to be. Jarnjabar.
Jarnjabarn.
You know what?
Yeah.
Now it's Jar Jar.
Oh, great.
I'm going to swing Jar Jar at goblins.
All right. Misa Jar Jar Hammer.
There you go. Hey, Groot cut off part of his arm to be part of a hammer, so why can't Jar Jar?
Yeah.
Let's see. After hero attacks, an enemy spend a fist resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. That doesn't seem terrible. And there's an aggression card. Okay, let's see. Let's start dealing some damage here. But I'm going to discard Genius for 2 resources. Defender of the 9 Realms for a 3rd resource. And I think Lightning Strike for a total of 4.
Okay.
And play Lady Sif.
All right.
After she enters play, ready Thor Odinson. So now he is ready.
Okay.
Let's see, there's going to be some other stuff going on. I can kill that guy, which seems really good. If I play the Jar Jar Axe, I don't have the fist resource to trigger it.
Okay.
Which feels bad at the moment. So let's think about what we want to do for a minute here. I can kill him and take away some threat, which seems like a good deal. So let's do that. So Thor is going to punch this guy for 3 because he has the hammer.
Okay.
That'll get rid of him.
Yep. When he leaves play, he deals you a damage.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
So that'll knock me down to 2. It's getting a little scary. But I
Yeah.
have chased them down as a response. After my hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from the scheme.
Very nice.
That'll bring that down to 6.
Yep.
And then I still have... Well, it seems like a little bit of a waste on the power of aggression, since it's only going to net me the 1 resource excuse me, to play the Jar Jar Axe.
Okay.
So I'm kind of wasting a resource, but at this point I think I need to set myself up for a better turn next round. Lady Sif. Boy, those goblins look like a pain. But sure, let's punch a goblin for 2.
Okay.
She takes a hit for doing that, and we'll deal 2 to this guy here.
Do you want to stay in hero form?
No, I'm about to flip now.
Yeah.
Because like I'm only at 2 health. And
It's so dangerous.
Yeah, I'm scared. He's been swinging for a lot.
Yeah. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. I'm going to discard Genius to play Quake. After a minion schemes, exhaust Quake to deal 2 damage to that minion.
Okay, seems good.
I'm going to flip to Natasha. I'm going to use both my gauntlets to play a grappling hook.
What does that do?
It's a hero interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, discard grappling hook to cancel the effects of the treachery and discard it.
Sounds good.
And I draw a card for mission prep. Alright, I'll discard strength and spycraft to play synth suit. Black Widow gets +1 defense. And as a hero response, after I trigger the ability of a prep card in I control, I can exhaust synth suit to ready Black Widow.
Wow.
Seems alright.
It does.
I'm going to have Winter Soldier hit Green Goblin for 2.
Alright, that's going to take him down to 5.
Alright, getting close.
We are.
And I'm going to have Quake hit him for 2.
It's down to 3.
Quake takes a damage. And that's going to be it for me.
This is where we need one of those spinning web kicks.
Yeah.
But wait, we're not Spider-Man.
Not this time.
It feels a little weird. since he is Green Goblin's main antagonist.
Alright, very true. Alright, so we ready?
In Odinson, I have 5 for my hand size.
Okay.
6. Whole bunch of new cards.
Alright,
And now he's going to do goblin type things.
so the scheme's gonna get 2.
Let's get rid of that one. So it's at 8.
It's at 8. You get a card, I get a card, and you're first.
I am first. My card is Odin's Anger. Uh-oh. Give this to the Odinson player. That'd be me. I can exhaust Odinson, remove Odinson's anger from the game, or discard Space Hammer from my hand or from play. You are stunned. Discard this obligation. In this form, though, I can use an action to search for the hammer from my hand, from my deck or discard.
Yeah,
So it doesn't seem as bad.
but you would get stunned, and that's not fun.
Stunned is bad.
Yeah.
Nobody likes being stunned. Alright, I don't want to do it that way, but I guess I'm going to have to exhaust him.
Yep.
And this is removed from the game.
Alright, well, at least it's gone.
It's gone. Get out of here.
Alright, the villain schemes.
What a jerk.
So he's won a boost of nothing, but I have a Goblin Thrall friend now,
Who doesn't love a Goblin Thrall friend?
right? And that was the advance. So he's going to interact with you.
Yep, I'm in Odinson, so he's going to scheme.
He's going to scheme.
And then the little chump soldier will also scheme with him.
Yep, after. So he's scheming for
A lot.
3.
12. Oh, it's getting
And
closer.
then
KennyBlaze.
this guy schemes for 1. And I'll exhaust Quake when he does to deal him 2 damage.
So let's clean these two things up a little bit. So you're dealing him how much damage?
2.
2. So he'll have a total of 4 on him. And let's just make this look a little prettier. So one more and that scheme
Yep.
is finished. We gotta.
And he's scheming against me right now.
Oh, boo.
So 1, 3. So this is gonna trigger.
I'm afraid.
So this goes away. 2A, the mutagen cloud. When revealed, advances to 2B. And alright, X is the number of goblin enemies, including Green Goblin, in play.
So there's 3.
So when it triggers the scheme advancing,
Yeah.
it's going to be 1 for each goblin.
For each goblin, okay.
It starts with 4 per player on it,
Oof.
and we lose the game at 22.
Wow.
Alright, and then the Goblin Thrall is going to scheme for 1.
So it's at 9 of 22.
It's at 9 of 22.
Not a fan.
But that's the end of the villain phase.
So you will become first player?
Yep. And what can I do?
Hopefully something good.
Well, I can use my Black Widow gauntlets
Okay.
to play another counterintelligence. That's the one that prevents 3 threat from being added to a scheme.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card.
Sounds good. That's a fair range card.
I'm going to use the power of justice to play a surveillance team. And I'm going to use one of the counters right away
Okay.
to remove 1 threat from the scheme.
All right. Get out of there. We'll bring it back down to 8.
I'll discard Interrogation Room and play Safe House 29.
What does that do?
As an alter ego action, I can exhaust the Safe House and choose a prep card in my discard pile and add it to my hand.
Seems real good.
So I'm going to do that now.
Because she loves her prep cards.
She loves these prep cards, and I think I'm going to bank a counterintelligence for next turn to try to prevent.
Some of that threat going up.
Right.
Seems good.
I will recover to go to 6 health. And
Can you get at least 1 damage onto him? Because I can attack him with Sif for 2. And
he's
then
at
3.
He's at 3. If I can use the Winter Soldier and hit him for 2, but that'll kill Bucky. What is the right move here? I can flip back to Black Widow.
Yep.
So he doesn't. Well, I have the counterintelligence though.
Because we don't know what his phase 2 health is, do we?
No, we don't. It's gonna scheme. All right, I'll use Winter Soldier and hit him for 2,
Okay. That brings Green Goblin currently down to 1 HP.
and I'll get rid of Winter Soldier.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to discard energy for 2 resources and play God of Thunder.
Okay.
It's Asgard title, hero resource. Exhaust God of Thunder, I generate a lightning resource.
Okay.
That's a hero action, so I can't do that unless I flip, and I really don't want to flip.
Oh, I could not use Winter Soldier to hit Green Goblin because the Goblin Thrall has guard.
Oh. So we will put him back to 3. Let's fix that.
Yep.
Good thing we caught it before we got too far.
In that case, I'm not gonna swing into the Thrall to kill him. So yeah, I'm still not gonna do anything else.
Okay. It's going to get kind of hairy because I didn't recover yet, and I can't flip because I only have 2 HP.
Yep.
Alright, so coming back to me. I don't think the +1 hand size is that big a deal. So going back to what I did before, we'll discard energy for the God of Thunder.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I want to, I can't play Get Over Here because I'm in alter ego form, not my hero form. It is a hero action.
Yep.
So I guess just to get something off the board, Lady Sif will punch this little soldier and get rid of him.
Bringing you down to 1 health.
She's gonna punch him.
Yeah, but he deals the damage.
Oh, he does. That's right, he does. I just don't like leaving him there.
Yeah.
Especially since I can't finish off Green Goblin.
Well, he doesn't have guard.
Right.
Oh, but you can't deal 3 damage.
No, I can only deal 2. She only deals 2.
Yeah.
It is one of those rough situations. Should I just thwart then? Because he's going to scheme against me.
He's gonna scheme against me too.
So that does seem like a better call, actually.
Yeah.
So she'll thwart for 2. I'm taking this down to 6.
Okay.
And then I believe that will end my turn.
Okay. So recover, or not recover,
Ready.
ready.
I am going to discard better than I know and draw up to 5.
I have to take a card because I have to shuffle my deck.
I'm getting close. I don't have to yet.
Alright. Cards, or this is going to scheme first.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3, so I'm going to use counterintelligence to prevent it.
All 3?
All 3.
Love it.
Because it was 1 for each goblin in play. And then cards.
Yep.
1 and 1.
Yep.
And I go first. I have another Goblin Thrall. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
And Overrun is back.
Boo.
So that has 2. Those are my cards.
And my card is Regenerative Healing. When revealed, the villain heals X damage, where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If no damage heals place, card gains Surge.
So
He's
2
still at
health.
stage 1, so he's going to regain 2 health, going back up to 5.
Yep.
Still manageable.
Yeah. And now he's going to interact. He's going to scheme against me.
Yep.
All right. 1 for 2. And then each Goblin Thrall is another 1, so 4 total.
So 5. That's a lot. It's up
When
to 10.
When your Goblin schemes, I'm going to use Quake to kill him.
I like it.
Because I can't kill mine.
I'm still going to take a ping for that, though, right?
No. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down to 1.
Well, let him scheme against you first. Because it's when he schemes that'll happen.
Oh, okay.
So he's a 1 for 2. So 2 more on the threat. And then, so a total of 3 because he has to scheme.
So
and
3 more?
Quake will kill him.
So 3
Yeah,
more?
3 more.
Okay. And it needs 22, we said, right?
22.
So we're halfway there?
Yeah.
No, more than halfway. That's 13, so
Yep, more than halfway.
about 9 more. Okay. I don't like it.
That's the end of the villain phase.
Yep.
You are first
I am.
player.
I have 1 health. This is horrible.
Yeah.
We cannot stand for this.
Can't stay in alter ego form
No.
for too long.
So I'm going to heal going back up to 5.
Yep.
It's not a lot, but it's something. I don't know where the 5 is. There it is. I need to be in hero form to do stuff, though.
Yep.
So I will flip.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to empty my hand for 1 card, but I think it's worth it.
All right.
So I'm gonna tap God of Thunder. I
Okay.
exhaust this to generate a lightning resource, so that's 1. I'm gonna discard 4 cards from my hand,
Yep.
giving me 5 resources, KennyBlaze.
That's a lot. I don't know of any card that costs 5.
So with 5 resources,
Yeah.
can I get a drum roll? Probably not. Oh, it's gotta be the weakest
Eh.
drum roll. Heimdall.
Oh, Heimdall. All right.
He is pretty beefy. I'm gonna bring him over here for a minute, so hopefully the camera picks that up pretty well. He does cost 5. He
Yeah.
has 2 thwart and takes a damage when he does that. He has 3 attack, but takes
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
But he has 4 health, which is kind of beefy for an ally.
Yeah.
After he enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Discard one of them and put the others back in any order.
Okay.
So let's take a look what we got here. We have Death from Above, which sounds terrible. Another Goblin Thrall.
Yeah.
And Goblin Reinforcements. When revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each Goblin minion in play. And there are a couple in play
There
right
are
now.
a few.
Death from Above is when revealed in hero form, which I'm in hero form, you're not.
Yeah.
Green Goblin attacks with plus X attack, where X equals the villain's stage number. That sounds terrible. And I am first player, so this would come out. If it's alter ego, Green Goblin schemes and gets plus X scheme, where X is equal to the villain's stage number.
Okay.
So what are you thinking? Goblin Thralls are annoying, but they're not that terrible to deal with.
Okay.
I don't like this Goblin Reinforcement.
Yeah, get rid of the side scheme.
Get rid of that. And then we'll put the Goblin...
Well, they're both going to come out, so it just depends.
it's going
who
to come
wants
to
it.
me first, so yeah.
Okay.
I think that's right.
All right.
So, all of that. I have Lady Sif and Heimdall I can do things with.
Yep.
I can send him to punch your...
Yeah, if when the goblins leave play, it's going to make his scheme less effective.
Right. I think I'm going to... Lady Sif only has 1 hit point left, so I think I'm going to save her to defend.
Yep, that makes sense.
So Heimdall, they are the same, correct?
They are the same.
Alright, so even though it's going to cost him 2 hit points to do it, he will punch I'll let you pick which one of those he's going to punch.
Alright, get rid of this one.
Get out of there, Goblin. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna flip to, well, let me see if there's a prep card I can play first.
And she loves those prep cards.
There is, so I'm gonna use the Black Widow Gauntlets
Okay.
to play that counter surveillance again.
Yep. Yep.
And draw a card. I'll flip to Black Widow.
Okay.
I'm going to discard the Quinjet, or the Quinn Carrier, and Genius.
Have we seen a Quinn Carrier before?
No. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait.
Okay.
Exhaust Quinn Carrier to generate a wild resource.
Seems good. It costs
So
3?
It costs 3.
Not bad.
But that makes 3, so I'm going to play Dance of Death.
Oh, that sounds
Hero
scary.
action, make the following 3 attacks in order. So I'll deal a damage to an enemy.
Who do you want to deal it to?
Green
Green Goblin is an enemy.
It's 3 attacks, and this says I can't attack the villain.
Oh, he has guard. That's
he
right.
has guard.
So, he's
So I
gonna take
deal 1 to him, then deal 2 damage to an enemy, so I'll kill him.
That'll kill him.
And then deal 3 damage to an enemy, so 3 to Green Goblin.
And that'll take him down to 2.
I'm going to discard Strength to play another Grappling Hook,
Grappling hook seems good.
and I'll go ahead and,
Take out.
as much as I want to take out Green Goblin, I have to take out the Overrun, so it doesn't boost it up.
Because we know there's at least one more Goblin
Yeah.
coming out. Yeah, that does make sense.
So let's go ahead and get rid of Overrun.
Not happy about it, but it does make the most sense.
I'll use Surveillance Team to take 1 off the scheme.
Okay, it's down to 12.
And I still have Quake and 6 health. I'm going to use Winter Soldier and go ahead and beat up Green Goblin for 2.
And that takes him down to 0.
Alright. Let's see what terrible things he does to us.
He's
One
not,
re-
he's not going to be happy with us. I
He's not.
promise that.
One revealed. Deal 2 encounter cards to each player.
I'll burst you. Okay.
That's going to shuffle his deck.
That's going to give him one of the acceleration.
It's going to
tokens.
give it an acceleration token.
I don't like that.
But that's all he really does when you go to the side. Oh, and he goes to 36 health.
Whew.
18 per player.
36, you say?
Yeah.
I wish you didn't say that.
Well,
That-
it was
that's a
going to
lot.
happen.
That is quite a bit.
It's not great. But that's what we have.
All right, so I am the first player, so I get my cards first.
Well, I am done. Yeah,
And you have grappling hooks that do things?
I do.
So Wicked Ambitions is my first card. When revealed, discard X cards from the encounter deck, where X equals double the villain's stage number. Each time a goblin minion is discarded this way, choose to either take 3 damage or put
Did
that
you ready?
minion into play.
And draw. Not yet.
Oh, I totally forgot. We got so excited.
You got really excited for the cards.
And luckily, in Thor form, I get 4 cards, and that's exactly what I have left, so I don't have to worry about any more cards coming at me.
Well, he's going to deal out cards.
Well, he's a jerk.
And we have to do the scheme
Right.
before we do these.
So did we jump ahead somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
That's okay. So this is going to get, there's 1 goblin in play, plus
Yep.
the acceleration token. So
Right.
this is going to get 2.
So 2 more. So make that 3.
Okay. And then we deal out cards. Card.
It's a whole bunch of cards,
It's
Kenny.
a whole lot of cards. I don't like it, Bob.
I don't like you one
I
bit.
don't like it, Bob Mike, at all. Alright. Go ahead, and now you can resolve your cards.
I'm afraid.
I would be.
Alright, so overconfidence. When revealed, I am in my hero form, so we'll go with that one. Green Goblin attacks you. If at least 3 damage was dealt by this activation, this card gains Surge.
Gross.
Yeah.
Alright.
I do not feel like getting punched.
Yep.
So Lady Sif will use her last hit point to defend that.
Alright. It's going to be 2, 4.
Okay, so that's enough to kill her.
And it will give that card Surge. Because it dealt 4 damage.
So the Surge card is Death from Above. Same thing as when revealed for Alter Ego or Hero. Since I'm a hero, Green Goblin attacks with plus X attack, where X equals the villain's stage number.
Alright, so he's attacking you for 4.
He's being really mean.
And you have 5 health.
That is a true story.
Yikes.
Yeah, so is that. Oof. There's not too much I can do about it. I can throw Heimdall in front of it.
Yeah.
But I still have to deal with another attack from him, correct?
Yep.
Oof. I don't like where this is going, Kenny.
I mean, you can try to defend it and hope you don't die. I
Definitely.
could throw Quake in front of it. If you want, if you're really, really worried.
I am worried. There's no, because I know one of these is a minion.
Okay.
From when we revealed it from
Yeah.
him entering play. So we know we have at least one minion in here.
Okay.
Um,
I'll throw Quake in front.
okay.
So this is 4 damage
Yep.
plus a boost. Here you go. You got a friend.
So he gets engaged me. I trigger my
Yeah.
ability, which now is bad because now it's going to give me another card.
Yep.
This isn't the way I like cards. I like
No.
cards in my hand, not coming out my face like this.
No, this is a bunch of pumpkins being awful.
Alright. So I draw 2 cards for Thor's response.
And Quake dies.
I don't like that either. Alright, so now I have this chump with me.
Yep.
Keep flipping, I guess, huh?
You keep flipping.
Pumpkin bombs. Attached to the villain. Force response. After the villain attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs and take 2 indirect damage.
Yep.
Hero action, spend 2 fist resources to discard this card.
Yep.
Green Goblin, you are a mean one. Hey, look, there's still more cards to flip.
There are still more cards.
This is Wicked Ambitions, which we started to read a little earlier.
Yep.
Discard X cards in your counter deck, where X equals double the villain's stage number. Each time a Goblin minion is discarded this way, choose to either take 3 damage or put that minion into play engaged with you.
Okay.
So we're going to discard 4
4
cards.
cards.
So 1, that's a monster, it's not a Goblin.
Yep.
2, 3,
Yep.
4.
Woo.
Woo! Woo! I'm sweating that one a little bit.
All right.
That goes away.
That goes away.
Hey, look, there's still more cards.
There are so many cards.
Oh, look, it's a Goblin friend.
Yep.
No, they're not really friendly. It's a Goblin Throne. And he has guard, so I cannot punch Green Goblin while this
Right.
wonderful little fella is in my face.
All right. Let's deal with my stack. I got Intimidation. When revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources of any type or give the villain a face-down boost card.
Oof. Now, didn't you have something that works with when revealed?
Yeah, so I'll use a grappling hook and just cancel this.
Wait a minute, KennyBlaze. Are you
I
telling...
couldn't do it on yours.
Oh, okay. I was
It's what
gonna
it says
say,
when
did you leave me
reveal.
hanging?
Nope. I'll trigger my Widowmaker to deal damage. Do you have a preference on your enemies?
Getting rid of the guard seems better.
All right, hit him.
Take that.
Next card. When revealed, the villain attacks you. Okay.
Feels bad.
I will defend, and I have 3 defense.
Okay.
So it's 2, 3. Give the villain an additional boost card. Well, that's gonna.
And then you have to trigger the
Yeah, I
pumpkin
know.
bombs as well.
I have a goblin friend,
Who doesn't love Goblin friends?
right? So that's 3. So my defense prevents all that damage,
Well, that's good.
and then the pumpkin bombs is 2 indirect.
Yep.
That'll bring me to 4.
And
And I have 1 more.
look, there's
card
still
to
more
go.
cards.
A Death from Above. I'm going to cancel that with Grappling Hook.
Hoo hoo. Nice.
I'll deal a damage to my goblin friend, I guess.
take that, Goblin Friend.
After I trigger the ability of a prep card I control, exhaust the suit to ready Black Widow.
Well, that seems good.
Alright. And now, Green Goblin will interact with
But wait,
you.
there's more.
This villain turns awful. So he's going to punch you.
Okay. Wow. I feel like I need to not be exhausted on my turn, so I'm gonna have Heimdall jump in front of it.
Alright. So it's 2. I get another Goblin Friend.
I can never have enough Goblin Friends.
So many Goblin Friends. So it was a total of 2.
Okay.
So it was enough to
That is
eliminate
it.
Heimdall.
Yep, he only has 4, so that's enough.
And then each Goblin's going to attack you. So that's 3 damage.
3 damage coming at me.
Yep.
That's taking me down to 2 HP. It's
Yeah.
not looking good for our heroes.
No, it's not.
So many goblins, so little time.
So many Goblins. Alright, he's going to attack me. I'm going to defend again.
Okay.
Go to 3 defense. Good thing I defended because
Ooh.
it's 5 attack. So I take 2 damage. 2.
And don't forget your friend.
Yeah, my Goblin's going to attack me down to 1. Woo! I don't know if I am celebrating or if I'm just sad.
I think we're happy to be alive for the moment,
For now.
but we're aware it's not going to last much longer.
Now. That's the end of the villain round.
All right. You are first player
Yeah.
with your 1 HP and a goblin friend.
And a Goblin Friend. There's so many Goblins.
So many.
I can't even recover, so I can't even kill him or I die. Yikes. I'm going to discard Nick Fury and Energy to play Covert Ops to remove 4 threat from the scheme and
That's a lot.
confuse the villain.
Ah, take that, villain.
Let's maybe slow him down a little bit
Maybe.
there. I have to flip to Natasha.
Okay.
I will use.
Come on, don't give up yet.
Let me see what I have in here for prep cards, because I can get one. I got the grappling hooks, and the counterintelligence is already out. So I'll get a grappling hook,
Okay. Grappling hook is pretty good.
and I'll use the gauntlets to play it and draw a card. I'll use my surveillance team to take a threat off the scheme.
Take one off, okay. That'll put it down to 9.
I'm going to discard 2 cards to play another surveillance team
Okay.
and use one of the counters right away to take another one off the scheme.
That'll put it down to 8. So I'm gonna put a 3 up there.
Alright. And that's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
All right. We're hanging by a thread here, KennyBlaze.
We're trying. We are trying.
Let's see. I have some crazy shenanigans that might work. I don't know for sure. All right. I will tap God of Thunder for a resource. I'm going to discard Power of Aggression,
Okay.
taking full benefit of getting 2 resources from it because I'm going to play an aggression card.
Okay.
I'm going to play Hercules for only 3 because he normally costs 6.
Oh my.
He reduced the cost to play Hercules by 1 for each minion engaged with you. So having
Okay.
so many Goblin friends is working out for once.
Alright.
He thwarts for 1. He attacks for 3
Okay.
and takes a hit for doing it, and he has 4 HP.
Okay.
So he seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's start punching some stuff. I don't like these guys because they hurt you when they go away.
Yeah.
So actually, I can't even kill your guy for you
No.
because that'll take you out as well.
It will eliminate me.
It feels bad. Oh, and I have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can risk it. Let's just, yeah, and get rid of these 2. Knocking myself down to 1.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's not a happy place, I'll tell you that, Kenny. So it's something like the Jar Jar Axe here. It says response after your hero attacks the enemy. If you play an action card
Yeah.
with the attack in parentheses,
That's an attack.
it still counts
Uh-huh.
and triggers? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do that. Let's play Hammer Throw.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard the cards in my hand to pay 3 resources.
Yep.
Let's see, exhaust Space Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Deal 8 damage to an enemy and return it to my hand. This attack gains overkill. So we'll deal 5 here,
Okay.
which will trigger his response of dealing me damage.
Yep.
And then 3 will carry over to kill this one.
I think it carries over to the main villain.
Oh, we can't choose who it carries
I don't
to?
think so.
Okay. So
I could be
that's
wrong about
5.
that.
So we'll play it that way. So we'll knock Green Goblin down to 33.
Okay.
I'm going to discard the Hammer Throw. Alright, so I cannot kill... Oh, this one is guard, but he doesn't have... Oh, he doesn't have the... He's not the soldier.
Right.
This
He's
soldier.
not the soldier.
I can't kill him. I have to kind of leave him alone. And Thor still can attack as well. Let's see. They both only fort for 1, so they feel like they should be punching and not thwarting. Yeah, I can't even help you out to kill your
Yeah, it's okay.
soldier. So let's do some punches. I can kill this one without an issue. Oh, I have to kill this one because he has guard.
Does the hammer go back to your hand?
Didn't mean to exhaust me later. Nope.
No? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it does. You return it to my hand.
Okay.
You all right? Thank you. All right. There's a proper plan in here somewhere. So that means Thor's only going to have 2 attacks. So let's have Thor punch this guy. And
Okay.
Get rid of that goblin friend.
Seems good.
And then we will have Hercules punch. This one does not have guard, correct?
Nope.
All right. So he's going to punch Green Goblin for 3, taking a hit himself for doing it.
Okay.
We will bring Green Goblin down to 30.
Alright.
Progress.
Getting there.
I'm going to flip because I only have 1 HP left. I can't afford to
Yep.
take a hit on any kind. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
So we will ready again.
Yeah.
Drawing 5 cards.
1, 2, 6. Alright. The main scheme's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 threat, but I'm gonna reduce it by 3.
So 1.
So 1.
All right. So it puts it at 9.
Cards.
Yep.
And I'm first player. Burn notice. That goes to Natasha. That's me. I can choose to either exhaust and remove this card from the game. That's awful.
Yeah.
Or discard the preparation card I control with the highest cost. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. I don't want to exhaust.
No.
And I don't have any preparation cards. So getting another card seems fine.
You say that now.
I know. Well, it's a Goblin Thrall.
How fine is that?
It's alright.
Goblin
They're
buddies.
everywhere.
Goblin buddies.
Alright.
So I will resolve my card.
Yep.
Hey, look what it is.
It's another Goblin.
Who would have thought that would come up?
Right? Alright.
I think I jinxed us at the beginning when I said I feel like there's going to be a lot of goblin
There's
minions.
a lot of goblins. He's going to try to scheme against me, but he's confused.
He
So
doesn't
no
know what's going
scheme.
on.
He
Neither do
will
we.
scheme against you, though.
What a
and
jerk.
the minions do scheme.
Yep.
So they're going to add
2 more?
2 more, bringing it up to 11.
That's a lot.
And then he schemes against you.
Alright, so he'll get a boost for scheming on me.
2 plus nothing.
Is good. And then +2 because of these boneheads over here, so a
Yeah.
total of 4 more.
Total of 4 more.
So what are we at? 10, so that's just gonna be a whole bunch of 5s on there, which is bad. So it's 15, it needs 22, we said, correct?
Yep.
It's creeping up there, Kenny.
I don't know how we stop it with all these goblins coming. We just got to burn them down.
Yeah, goblins for days.
That's the end of the villain phase.
Yep, so that's gonna make me first player.
Yep.
Sadly, I'm at 1 HP, so I need to recover more than anything.
Yeah.
So I will do that. Luckily, he recovers 4, so that's going to put me back up to 5.
Okay.
And then let's see what we can play. Well, he feels bad without his Space Hammer. So I need to pay for that. We'll throw away the extra God of Thunder since I have one in play. Alright, I recovered. I think I need to flip back already, which scares me.
It's going to be rough, but you got to do it. What else are you going to do?
Right. Yeah. I will flip back to Thor mode.
Yeah.
I will tap God of Thunder for a resource. Man, I am. Actually, before I do that, let me think about this for a moment.
Okay.
I'm torn between another hammer throw or playing invulnerability to put tough on Thor.
The tough is probably going to be helpful.
Yeah. The hammer throw will clean up some more goblins.
Yeah.
I can get rid of the big guy and then ping off Green Goblin up there for a couple. Actually, well, since he has guard, would the damage still go through to Green Goblin?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up later.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
I'm a little scared by like 5 health, so I think I'm going to go the invulnerability route.
Okay.
So, like I said, tap that for lightning resource. I will discard Mean Swing and a Hammer Throw for invulnerability to give me a tough card.
Okay.
And then I have Hercules still in play.
Yep.
He has to punch the Thrall because it does have guard.
Yep.
So he will take a ping for that and then smush a Goblin Thrall.
Seems good.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. I'm going to use Safe House 29 to get counterintelligence back.
What happened to Safe House 28?
I don't know. It got burned.
Oh, man.
I'm going to use both gauntlets
Okay.
and play the counterintelligence
Seems good.
to draw a card. I will discard Interrogation Room, play a Widow's Bite, and discard 3 cards, play Agent Coulson.
What does he do?
After he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a preparation card and add it to your hand. I'm going to go get...
He's joining in on that preparation love.
Yeah. I'm going to get another counterintelligence for next turn.
Seems good. And he thwarts for 2
He
and
thwarts for
attacks
2
1?
and attacks for 1 with 3 health.
Seems
I'll
pretty
use
good.
my surveillance team to take 1 off the scheme.
Alright, that'll knock it down to 14. Out of 22 needed.
I'll have Agent Coulson thwart for 2.
I like it a lot. We're heading in the right direction now.
And I'll recover with Natasha to go to 4 health. And unfortunately, I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
So, ready up.
Ready up. Draw up. My 4 cards. And now the Green Goblin will do goblin-y type things.
He sure will. So the scheme's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll reduce it by 3.
So we'll get 2.
2. They're manageable numbers.
Yes. We'll take that away. That there?
Cards. That's you.
Let's not start a crazy card train
That's me,
again.
right?
So I will flip mine as I am the first player currently.
Yikes.
Shadow of the Past. I don't like this one.
No, this is gonna put your set aside.
It is. My Nemesis minion.
Nemesis into
Put it into
play.
play engaged with me.
Yep.
I reveal my set-aside Nemesis side scheme and put it into play.
Yep.
Shuffle the rest of the set-aside Nemesis encounter set into the encounter deck. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge.
Yep.
And hey, I am Thor, the god of thunder. Guess who my Nemesis is?
I don't know. Who is it? Is it Loki?
My
It is
fun brother Loki. He looks like he would hang out with a bunch of goblins, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And the scheme is Family Feud. I'll let you set that one up while I shuffle these.
Alright. Place one additional threat here for each Asgard card in play. How many Asgard cards do you
Oh,
have?
good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He's Loki.
6.
6 Asgard cards, so that's 8 threat.
That's a
And
problem.
It's an accelerated icon. Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
Yikes.
And this is now removed from the game?
No.
No, just
discarded.
Boo.
What does Loki do?
Loki's a jerk.
Oh, okay.
Loki schemes for 2, attacks for 2, has 4 HP. He has the Asgard keyword. He has Interrupt. When Loki would be defeated, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card is a Treachery, heal all damage from Loki instead.
Oh my goodness.
Indeed.
Alright. Well, that sure feels like a kick to the goons.
Yes, straight to the goons.
Alright. Hysteria, attached to Green Goblin.
Oh lord.
It's got Force Interrupt. When Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him an additional boost card for that activation. Hero
That
action,
sums it up.
Hero action, spend 2 science resources to discard this card. Okay.
Do we need to come down this way a little bit? I think we're off.
Okay.
Oop. I'm kind of mushing him a little bit, but there we go. We want to make sure
Alright.
it's somewhat in frame.
So, Green Goblin's going to attack you.
Well, Green Goblin, you're a jerk. But I have tough, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah. So, it's going to knock off Tough.
He's still going to get a card, right?
No.
No.
He doesn't attack.
Oh, I thought you said he was attacking.
Yeah, but you're tough.
Right.
He's not stunned.
Right.
So he gets 2 cards. Goblin Thrall and Goblin Thrall. So here you go.
This is a new phase. Actually, I should have drawn when Loki came out.
Okay.
Because which phase was that? That was
Loki came out in the villain phase.
the villain phase. Okay, so
Yeah.
I should have drawn 2 for Loki, so that's what I just did.
Okay. So now the minions attack you.
That's a whole bunch of minions.
So they attack you 1 at a time, and you can defend it
Yep.
however you see fit.
We got a buddy over here because, well, and I have Loki also attack.
Right. It's a total of 5 damage.
Right. And I only have 5 HP left,
Right.
so something's got to happen.
Yeah.
The only saving grace is they don't get boost cards or anything crazy.
Right.
Oh, there's no way I like this. Alright. Hercules will take 1 from a goblin soldier.
Okay.
So he has 1 HP left.
Yep.
Thanks for helping to grow out there, Hercules. Since Loki hits for 2, I will defend,
Yep.
blocking the 2 with my 2 defense.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have to take 1 from each of these 2
Yep.
goblin buddies. Who aren't really buddies, I might add.
No. No, it's not good.
It is looking bleak for our heroes.
And then he schemes against me. So it's 2, 3, and I got another Goblin Thrall. So 3 on here. And then each one of these schemes, so 3 more total.
Let's do
That's 20 of 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just swap these out for a couple more 5s.
All right.
So is this the one where if it gets to 22, we're just
We lose,
Okay.
yeah.
So if he doesn't kill us, he's going to scheme us to death.
Yeah.
It seems like.
There's a lot of goblins.
Yeah. And a lot of threat. But I think that's the end of his turn.
It is the end of his turn.
So that makes you the first player.
Yep. Let's see what we can do. So
You're not happy to have goblin friends?
No.
You have so many.
I'm gonna use my gauntlets to play that counterintelligence and draw a card.
Okay.
I'll use Safe House 29 to get a counterintelligence back. I'll use Surveillance Team to remove a threat, and that'll take care of Surveillance Team.
We're taking off here.
Yeah.
So we're down to 19.
I'll have Coulson Thwart for 2.
Thank you, Coulson.
I'll discard Attack Robotics twice and Spycraft to play Covert Ops. Remove 4 threat from a scheme.
Moving
From-
4
from
seems good.
The main scheme, and confuse the villain.
And confused?
And confuse.
I like it.
I'm
Now,
gonna recover.
now we can just do something about all these little goblin
I know
buddies.
I don't want him to keep scheming, so I'm gonna flip to Black Widow. And
Yeah, I don't know how I survive all this.
I don't know. It just doesn't look good.
No.
It's like slowly dying.
Yeah,
And that's gonna be it for
that's
me.
a deal. So it comes
Yeah.
over to my turn. Both my characters are tapped, which feels real bad. I can generate a resource there. Yeah, right. And of course, right now, almost everything in my hand responds to
hero stuff.
my hero attacking.
Yeah.
And I kind of can't at the moment. I have another one of those. The best I can do is ping one of those for a damage.
Yeah.
So it does not look good for us, KennyBlaze. But I will burn some cards, so we'll do that. I'll play Get Over Here.
Okay.
I deal a damage to a minion by the aerial trait. I engage that enemy, but I already engaged one. So let's hit one of these guard ones, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, when I make a basic attack, after I attack, when I defeat somebody. Oh wait, that's a Thor. After my hero attacks and defeats, removes threats. It's not looking good. That's sadly all I can do.
All right. Let's see what happens.
I might need to flip. Because I only have 3 HP left and I can't survive
Yeah.
all of that. That's a lot of goblin goons.
It is a lot of goblin goons. All right.
So that's ready. Let's get rid of some cards. I'm going to destroy those 2 to draw this. And I don't have that either.
All right. So the main scheme is gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can prevent 3 of it.
Okay, so we get 5 more. So
It gets 5.
it's at 18.
Cards. And I go first.
Yep, you are first player.
Goblin Soldier. Alright.
Just because you felt like you were running out of buddies.
I know it. Okay. I'll use Widow's Bite on that one.
What does that one do?
Deals him 2 damage and stuns him.
Take that, you little goblin. I'm afraid to flip this over. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's not a Goblin Buddy.
Okay.
But it's Pumpkin Bombs.
Okay.
So this is after it attacks. I can just
It's the indirect
Yeah.
damage. So he's going to interact with me. He's attacking
Along with a whole bunch of buddies.
along with them. So it's 2. I'm going to defend at 3.
Okay.
2 boost cards. So he's attacking me for 4.
Even with all of these.
Yeah. Because this gives him an extra boost card.
Okay.
And then the pumpkin bombs are going to trigger after he
Yep.
attacks.
Okay.
So 4 minus 3 is 1, so I go to 6. Pumpkin bombs fall off and hit me for 2 indirects, which I'll take. Bring me to 4. They attack, so this one is stunned. And then 1, 2, 3 brings me to 1 health.
Seems like we've been in this position before.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna look to me.
Now he looks at you. He wants to scheme, but he's confused.
Haha, take that. But
The
his
minion's
buddies aren't.
scheming.
For a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, and that's going to end the game. Because that puts it at 23.
23.
Yeah.
Boo.
Rough.
Very.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
But fun.
Oh, definitely. I don't think there is ever a game that hasn't been fun with champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of hard. You gotta clear out those little guys quick.
Yeah, but they have so much health. 3 and 5 health is
five,
not a,
5 health on a minion is crazy.
and there's so many of them.
Yes, so many Goblin buddies. They're not the best of buddies either.
No. No, they're not.
So as our first time playing through Green Goblin,
Yeah.
it was intense.
Yeah. It
But-
definitely felt rough. I can't imagine what this is like on Expert.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
We'll
to
get there.
Yeah, we will. I'm curious to see how the other form of Green
Oh,
Goblin
yeah.
plays.
The risky business.
The risky business, where it's more Norman Osborn doing things.
Yep.
I expect that one to be scheme heavy
Yeah.
because of the character.
I've only played it once and I don't really remember it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and before we played this one, we played the Wrecking Crew for the first time
we did.
with different decks. I was Spider-Man Justice, and you were Captain America Leadership, which right out of the pack. That's a really strong deck.
Yeah.
That feels intimidating during setup, but we managed to win that one.
We did.
So I'm happy with being 1-1 on the day.
Yeah, not too bad. If you liked this gameplay video, please click like and subscribe.
Yep.
And we'll see you in a future video.
If you do subscribe, just comment below. Put in hashtag G3 and me so we know you subscribe. Thank you.
Have a good night.